Well, you often hear us weather forecasters discuss models. The models are showing this, the models are showing that. Now, these aren't runway models. Rather, these are models of our atmosphere. Meteorologist Paul Morales expands our weather minds on weather forecast models.
The foundation for weather models are math-based equations on physics that show how the air moves and how the heat and moisture are exchanged in the atmosphere. Weather observations such as pressure, wind, temperature, and moisture obtained from ground sensors and weather satellites are fed into these equations. The observations are then brought from the computer models through data collection. In a model, the atmosphere is divided into three-dimensional grids, and each grid point is given the collected data. These are called the initial conditions. Then each grid point, the math equations are applied and step forward in time. The outputs over many time steps specify future weather. At all grid points, of course, these are outputs that aren't always right about future weather, but I'm sure you already knew about that.